Three, two, three, two. Lil' mama so hood. Lil' mama stay fly. Wife beater with the denim. She keep them heels on high. Man, look at shorty roll. Man, look at shorty go. But sorry, I got it in for your girlfriend. Now she run her fingers through her head, try to color over there, but she like, fuck that nigga. She drop it down on the floor like shawty, there she go, but she like, fuck that nigga. Call it envy, I want her on me, all up in my head, now she in my bed, yeah. Ooh, hey yo, welcome back to another episode of the Arts Block Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Curry III, and today we're back on our regular scheduled program. I'm here for the mess. I'm here for the messiness. I'm here for it. I am ready for you niggas today. I am ready for you niggas today. Last week I was being all peaceful, peace of mind. Niggas talking about, oh, good pod, Eric. You're real peaceful, real demure. I like that, man. Y'all pissed me off so bad this week. I was going to try to keep it cutesy this week. I promise I was. I promise I was going to try to keep it mature. I promise I was going to try to keep it demure. I promise I was. That's out of the window now. Y'all niggas done pissed me off. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, before we even get into the docket for today, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you can be notified every time we post a podcast. That is on YouTube. If you are listening on your favorite podcast platform, please give me a 5-star in a review. You can just say that this is the greatest podcast that you have ever heard in your entire life, and that will suffice. All right, so on today's docket, we're going to talk about Cole's new drop. We're going to talk about why I hate social media. Fair warning, those two things are going to be the main topics of discussion for the pod. If the pod's 30 minutes, 20 of those minutes are going to be dedicated on Cole's drop and why I hate you all. Then I'm going to get into Glorilla's album. Y'all know I really don't do new music reviews on the Friday pods. I really do new music reviews at all. But I listened to Glorilla's album today while I was cleaning, and that joint was vibe, and I just want to tell y'all about it so y'all can go listen to it and support my girl. And lastly, but not least, if we get to it, I really don't want to talk about it, but it's hot right now, and I feel like people are going to ask me about it. Kayla Nicole on Injuries podcast, her saying that she dressed up as Tiana Taylor for Halloween to get back at Iman Shumpert. All right. Y'all pissed me back, but back to the important things in life. Y'all are so damn ignorant, and I hate starting the pod off so aggressive and so like right? I hate starting the pod off so I would like to start off nice and playful and talking, and let's build up to the seriousness. But no, y'all did it. Yeah, this week y'all did it. Y'all took the cake. All of y'all, all of you, y'all did it. Y'all did it. I promise you, y'all did it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, J. Cole dropped a new song on Instagram and on YouTube called Port Antonio. Now, in this song, he's addressing a lot of things, but main thing that he finally addresses, that we finally get to hear. We haven't, for all of those, I'm jumping the gun, Eric. You're jumping the gun. You're getting too excited, Eric. We finally get to hear J. Cole's point of view on the beef, right? We finally get to hear his point of view, where he was at on it, where his mental was at about the situation, right? We finally get there. And let's talk about the song before I talk about y'all. I love the song. The song has been on repeat for me for the past 2 days since the song came out. The song has been on repeat. I don't download songs. Like, I don't do like the YouTube to MP3 thing for like songs unless it's specifically for the pod. I downloaded that song onto like my Apple Music. Like, that song is on my Apple Music now, and I did the thing like where like it like it's on, the song is on my Apple Music. I even gave the song the artwork and everything. Like, it's on, like it's there, and it's so amazing. And I listen to it all the time, and I listen to it on repeat all the time. And it's like, oh my goodness, it's a great record. One, Cole can rap. Cole is the greatest rapper out right now. Cole is the best rapper alive. I don't want to hear no more debate about it. Cole is the best rapper alive. There's no rapper rapping like Cole. Niggas gonna go and say Kendrick is not rapping like that. Kendrick's not rapping like that. Can Kendrick rap like that? Yes, but is he? No. Kendrick's not rapping like that. There's no rapper right now greater than Cole. So let's kill that right now. There's no rapper alive right now today that is barring up Cole on any record. None. Zero. Zilch. He's proven it. He's rapped with your favorite rapper's rapper. He's rapped with your not so favorite rapper's rapper. He rapped with the trap niggas. Like I said the 2 pods ago. Like, no, Cole's the best rapper out alive right now. There's no debating it. There's no talking about it. There's no more discussion about it. Cole is the best rapper alive, and he proved it with this song. The first verse was so good. Cole did this scheme on the first verse, right, that I thought was crazy. Cole said, see, I'm prepared today, guys. I got the Genius pulled up. I'm prepared. Cole said this, right? He said, I've seen lifelong friends turn to devilish ops. I was miking red leather trying to tell him to stop. You better beat it for you see that heavy metal get popped. He was a mean ass wing with a hell of a shot. But if no team draft king, he gonna bet on the block. He wanna ball till he fall to the Federals knock and sit his ass on the bench for moving careless with rock. Dog. What? Dog. Hold on. Hold on. Here's the YouTube bar. Here's the YouTube, bro. A couple bars before that, he says, jealous niggas want to know just how my rhymes blew. Mano y mano, I'm Bono, I'm you times 2. Mano y mano, I'm Bono, I'm you times 2. Bro, like, I don't... All right. Yeah, Cole's the best rapper out right now. I think Cole did this in a very mature way. The way he addressed the beef, the way he went about addressing the beef, the way how he waited his time, how he took his time, let everything settle, got his emotions together. He didn't talk about it right after. He let everything kind of, and was like, you know what? I think this is the perfect time for me to finally get this off my chest, right? Which is, Cole has always been that type of guy. And yes, right? I get it. I love it. I love the song. I love how Cole did it. And I knew that the response that the song was going to get was going to be a little rocky. I knew that the response was going to get a little rocky with the song, right? Just because of the standing that Cole was in. But I didn't know that it was going to get this bad, right? However, I think Cole knew it was going to get this bad. Because he says... this is currently where did he say it? Did he say it before? That he was like sometimes fake tone of eyes. I see hate and bullying eyes and don't not social lines, but you struggle to explain the I can see hate in both of your eyes, but the third's blind, so you search lines. But you struggle, which explains the puzzle look on the dull face as the word finds. Basically, in that line, what he's saying is, I know that y'all aren't going to understand what I'm saying. All y'all are worried about is hate and anger and conflict. So I know. So he literally predicted it. He said, so I know what I'm about to say right now is going to go over your heads because you're blinding your third eye that can really pay attention to what's really being said, right? To dial in on what's really said. And he says, but you struggle, which explains the puzzle look on the dull face as the word finds. Like the words are trying to find you, but you're confused about what he's saying. He literally tells you this, right? He tells you this before the song. And then we listen. Take a step back and we listen some more. We sit. And he says, I hate what raps become. But like do not disturb signs, can't knock it if you see it. It's about the dough. They instigating the fuckery because it's profitable. But singing stop the violence but singing stop the violence tunes when dudes in hospitals. So y'all are instigating the beef, instigating all of this negativity, but then y'all be like, oh man, we gotta chill, man. The community's better than this. When people die, when people get killed, when people get beat up, when people get shot or shot at, you used to, oh man, the community better than this, the hip hop is better than this, but y'all preaching all of this violence towards hip hop. Y'all preaching all this hostility towards hip hop. Then Cole, I'm not going to give y'all and bar y'all up the whole pod, but Cole ends up going deep into why he didn't get into the beef. He talks about how his friends went to battle and how, but he feels like he left with the stain of the battle on him. Kind of in a sense saying that he was drawn between two sides, right? And he didn't know really what to do, so he thought the best thing to do for himself and for his mental health was just to bow out gracefully, right? And people are taking these words that he's saying so blatantly, right? By the way, right? Like, I'm literally looking on Genius right now, and I'm reading these words, and this is the most blatant thing. Like, he's literally writing it, setting in stone, and for something to be so blatant and so easily like understandable, a lot of y'all aren't understanding. And this leads me to my second point, right? I hate y'all. Mainly, I hate social media. And especially social media when a rap artist who really raps drops music. And a rap artist who really raps, who y'all might not like, drops music specifically. The key part of that is who y'all might not like. And the reason I'm saying this is because y'all are purposely twisting and manipulating this man's words to be something that it's not. For him to say something that he is not saying purposefully, so it can fit your narrative and agendas, right? Cole blatantly says, he says, hold on. Okay. He says, listen, my dog texted me. I'll share the words he said to me. If you refuse to shoot the gun, don't mean the gun ain't deadly. I guess in the metaphor, hypothetically, the gun is me. I'll text him back. Guess a gun ain't what I'm trying. I guess a gun ain't what I'm trying to be, my nigga. They stripped me from my spot, and now I'm finally free, my nigga. That's what he's saying. He's saying, listen, it's okay, y'all took me from that spot, and now I'm cool with it. I'm free because what y'all want me to be, that's not what I want to be. That's not what I'm trying to be. I'm not trying to be a gun. I'm not trying to be dangerous with the weapons. I'm not trying to be dangerous with the words. I'm not trying to be that. That's not what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to listen. What song is that? Cole said it's a song. Damn, I can hear the music in my head. What song is that? It's on Friday Night Lights. And Cole said, was talking about like people like just this was way back in the day where people was talking about like him like misquoting what he's saying, right? And they was like, Cole, you telling stories of pain, painting pictures of dope. And Cole was like, but if you listen, I'm painting pictures of hope. And that's basically what he's saying here. Like everything's coming back full circle. That's basically what he's saying here. He was like, I want to paint pictures of hope. I don't want to do this thing, right? And then he says, they see the fire in my pen, they think I'm dodging smoke. I wouldn't have lost the battle, I would have lost a bro. I would have gained a foe, and all for what? Just attain some more props from strangers that have no clue what I'm aiming for? And y'all taking up here, and out of everything this man says, this is the line y'all taking says, no, he had a chance to prove that he was going to win the battle. I don't want to hear it, because he had a chance to prove he was going to win the battle. Cole, you had a chance to prove it. You had a chance to prove you were going to win the battle, J. Cole. You could have proved that you was going to win the battle right then and there. You could have proved it. Cole, why didn't you prove? If you think you was going to win the battle, you could have proved it right then and there. Cole, you wouldn't have won the battle. You wouldn't have won. I'm telling you right now, Cole, you wouldn't have won. You know why? Because my king, Kendrick Lamar, is just that great. And Kendrick Lamar would have killed you. And Kendrick Lamar that's how I know y'all not familiar with Cole's music. Cole is crazy. Cole is a crazy man, and he can tap into that craziness if he wants to. When Cole really wants to rap and really wants to kill and annihilate somebody, he does, and he will, and he can. And I think y'all playing with how crazy Cole really is. I think if Kendrick came out today and said, fuck J. Cole, we are not friends, I do not like that nigga, Cole will look at that and be like, that's hopping the stew, right? 7-minute drill. People were like, I wouldn't have said anything if Cole didn't drop anything. I wouldn't have cared about this if Cole didn't drop. If Cole didn't say anything, right? However, let's look at your life, right? Real quick. Let's just look and let's just take Cole out of it and put you in it, right? Let's look at your life. Tell me you haven't took a misstep before. Tell me you haven't done something and then look back and was like, you know what? I probably shouldn't have done that. Let's backtrack on that. You know what? That's my bad. I shouldn't have done that. I jumped the gun. We're human. That's a human thing to do. It's a human thing to do to say, you know what? I'm not going to participate this anymore. I don't want to do this. It's a human thing to change our minds. Y'all are mad at the nigga for changing his mind. Y'all are holding that against him. And then when he finally speaks on it, it's like we're tired of J. Cole speaking on this thing. This is the first time we've heard Cole rap about this since it happened. This is the first time we can finally get his perspective and point of view on this. We've only been asking for it for so long. We've only been asking Cole for this for so long. We've only been saying, Cole, why did you do this? We've only been putting up speculations for so long. And that's how I know social media is full of some sick niggas. Because y'all have been speculating so much that in your brain, you think that your speculations is what he is saying. Y'all, you think that you have cracked the code and you have speculated so much and you have assumed so much that you have convinced yourselves these are words that he has said out of his mouth. He didn't say none of this. This is the first time that we have heard him speak about this beef. After Dreamville Fest. After he was like, you know what? Nah, I'm good. I'm bowing out. Cool. Yeah. And after that, we didn't hear nothing else. And then people saying, right, he's apologizing again. He's apologizing to Drake. I don't see one, I'm sorry to Drake. I don't see a nigga saying, I'm sorry to Drake. I see him killing all the narratives that y'all are making up, though. I see him doing that. I see him being a narrative killer. And now that your narratives are dying, you have to start creating new narratives. And now that your narratives are falling apart, you have to start creating new narratives. Now, why do I care so much? I really don't. I don't. But I hate when stan culture gets in the way of something being good. I hate people saying, Cole, this is a good song, but I can't rock with it because Cole, this is a good song, but I'm tired of hearing X, Y, and Z. Or I don't even want to listen to J. Cole right now. I don't want to hear from that nigga. Well, nigga, don't listen. Don't listen. Because the niggas that want to hear from him are going to hear from him. Y'all podcast niggas that's talking about, we don't want to hear that shit. Yes, we do, nigga. You don't want to hear that shit. You're salty. You know what? I'm saying names. Fuck it. Maul, you salty because he didn't help defend your man. You're salty because he didn't come to your man's defense. You're mad. You're mad because he didn't come to your man's defense. You don't give a fuck about this nigga participating in the beef or not. You're mad because your man got beat up, and you mad because the nigga that your man thought was his man didn't come jump in because two of his friends was fighting. That's what you're mad about. That's why you mad. If two of my niggas fighting, guess what I gotta do? Let them niggas fight. They don't got nothing to do with me. I gotta let these niggas fight. And if I think it has something to do with me, then they're like, hey, nah, this don't got nothing to do with you. This is me and him. Then I gotta step back and be like, oh, my bad. All right, I gotta take a step back. You mad cause your nigga lost. You still salty off of that. Now you holding it to the other nigga. I'm tired of all of y'all. I'm tired of Twitter. I'm tired of TikTok. I'm tired of Instagram. I'm tired of people being misinformed. I'm tired of people liking hip hop. Y'all like hip hop, and that's cool. But y'all don't love it enough to have a real opinion on it. Y'all like an artist, and that's cool. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with liking an artist. But y'all like an artist so much to a point where y'all hate on other artists who isn't that artist. So that makes me know that y'all don't like the genre of music for real. Y'all just like the artist. Y'all don't like hip hop. Y'all just like the artist. That's it. Because there's no denying that this song is a good song. There's no denying that this nigga is rapping his ass off. There's no denying that we needed to hear this point of view from him. There's no denying that. There's no denying that we have not heard him say anything about this beef beforehand. There's no denying that. I promise you, I can bet money that every song post beef before Port Antonio was probably pre-recorded before the beef. It was probably it probably was. It probably was, and it just came out after. It just so happened to come out. He even says right here, right? Back to what Cole says, right? They say I'm picking sides. Hey, don't you lie on me, my nigga. They start another war. Hey, Drake, you always be my nigga. I ain't ashamed to say you did a lot for me, my nigga. Can we kill all the then I was about to say, can we kill all the narratives? Then the crazy, because the next line he says is fuck all the narratives. Can we kill all the narratives, please? I understand that Twitter is now allowing you to pay your bills because of engagement. And I know your bills are being paid because of engagement. And I know light bill is the rent is high, groceries, I know. But guys, at some point we have to start putting on our thinking caps, start using common sense, and start being like, hey, you know what? Maybe I just can't read. Maybe my reading comprehension skills or my listening comprehension skills are bad. You know what? A lot of y'all, I want to know what your Lexile levels are, right? I want to put a book in front of your face, tell you to read the first chapter, and then tell me what the first chapter was about in the book. I bet you a lot of y'all can't do it. And for a lot of y'all who are great at breaking down lyrics and great at breaking down bars when it comes to your favorite artists, but when it comes to other niggas, y'all somehow, some way just magically not able to break down anything no more. Okay. Okay. All right. For everybody saying that this song's a diss when J. Cole obviously in the song saying that he doesn't want beef with nobody. Okay. All right. For everybody saying that he's being passive aggressive. Okay. All right. At this point, I'm at the point right now where I'm realizing that y'all say anything. I'm also at the point where I realize why artists can so easily get dragged into the social media shit, right? Every time I think about artists on social media, I immediately go to Wale. And I think about how a lot of his, like, him hit the past him like 10 years ago, right? When he was on social media heavy, on Twitter, back and forth, arguing with niggas heavy. And people was just like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why are you still arguing with niggas? I understand why they do it now. I get it. Cause niggas really be having you fucked up. I get it. And I understand. I get it and I understand. I get it and I understand as an artist why a lot of artists get on social media to defend themselves. Why artists be like, you know what? I can't even look at the comment section of things. I don't even look at the comments of this. I don't even pay attention to this. I understand why, because your sanity can get lost doing that. I spent 30 minutes on Twitter and it took all strength in me not to reply to some of these dumbasses. It took all the strength in me not to reply to some of you. But I didn't, and I'm proud of myself. Shout out Eric for not doing that. I'm proud of myself. But again, this just shows me that a lot of people have favorites, and a lot of people have preconceived notions that are set and that aren't going to change, right? And they're never going to change, and they're going to stay the same for forever at this point. And that's cool. And if they do change, that's cool. And if they don't change, it's cool too, right? However, I understand you not liking an artist, because there's plenty of artists that I don't like for my own reasons. However, if you don't like the artist, don't listen to the artist. It's that simple. If you don't like a nigga, why are you still talking to the nigga you don't like? That doesn't make sense to me. That don't make sense to me. I don't know if it makes sense to y'all or not, but that don't make sense to me. If I don't like a nigga, why would I'm not going to sit up here and talk to a nigga I don't like. Like what? What? I don't like a nigga and I'm about to sit up here and talk. What? No. So if for example, I'm not a Playboi Carti fan. I'm not just going to sit up here willingly listen to a Playboi Carti song or an album. I'm just not going to do that to myself because I know I can't be objective on it because I know I just don't like, and it's not him I don't like. I just don't like the music because I don't know him. I think my problem is that it's not y'all not liking the music. Y'all don't like him. Y'all niggas don't know him. Y'all don't know none of these niggas. I understand if you like, I don't like the music. Y'all niggas, yeah, some of y'all niggas like the music, but don't like him. So y'all hate the music because he did it. That's what y'all niggas y'all are sick. Y'all are sick and there's something wrong with you and you need help. Y'all niggas need help. Y'all need help for real. Like y'all need to go to a clinic and get checked out. Y'all need to get evaluated for real. Like I'm not even playing. I'm not even joking. I'm laughing, but I'm laughing and playing, but I'm not playing. Like I'm being dead ass. Like y'all need to get evaluated because y'all are sick. Like y'all are some sick niggas. Cole, I love the song. Keep doing you. Keep doing what you're doing. It was great. I'm glad that we get to hear from you. I'm glad that we finally got to hear your point of view. Not what the media's been saying. Not what all these niggas that don't know nothing about hip hop is saying. Not niggas online that don't know anything about the relationship of y'all three in real life. How you are with the two other niggas, they don't know y'all's relationship. They don't know the last time y'all talked. They don't know the last time y'all had a conversation. They don't know the last time y'all seen each other. They don't know none of that. So all we can do is speculate, right? But I'm not a speculating nigga. I ain't gonna sit up here and speculate. I got too much things in my own time to do to sit up speculating about some other niggas. You feel me? I'm too busy to be speculating about some other niggas, but apparently y'all not. So y'all go here and do all the speculations and shit. I'm gonna make a podcast, keep making a living, keep making some money on so I can, take care of the business. You feel me? Next thing on the docket, Glorilla dropped the project and that joint is fire. Now I was cleaning today, right? And I was like, who let me put on some music while I'm cleaning. And I was like, who dropped today? And I was like, you know what? Gloria Hallelujah was dropped today. Let's put on the Glorious album. Y'all, from top to bottom, she put on a masterclass, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. The rap girlies are going crazy. From top to bottom, she has this song with Meg Thee Stallion. What's that song called? The album order is amazing. The order of the album is great. The way her album is sequenced is amazing, right? And I'm going to give her ones for that because her album sequencing is great. Song after song, it makes sense, is great, right? But she got this joint with Meg Thee Stallion. It's called How I Look. Lord Jesus. That's the one. That's the one. If that ain't the one, then I don't know what is. When that jump came on, the way that beat came on and how she came on the beat and how she started sliding, then her and Meg did like a little trade-off jump. Glorilla said something, then Meg just hopped right in. That jump was crazy. Hold on. Then I like all these songs. I like the jump with her and Lotto. I like the jump with the Rain Down on Me jump, the jump with Kirk Franklin and Magic City. I like How I Look. The last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The last 6 songs are amazing. The last 6 songs are How I Look, I Ain't Going, Step, Let Her Cook, I Love Her, Queen of Memphis, Dog. Glorilla is here and she is here to stay. Glorilla is not going anywhere anytime soon. Glorilla put on a masterclass of how you do a debut album. I want everybody to listen to this album and support this young lady, please, because this album is literally amazing. I was in shock with how impressed I was. And not because Glorilla isn't a talented artist, right? Just because I didn't know what to expect from her first album. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what to get from it, right? So I literally walked in with 0 expectations, which I rarely do for an artist, especially with an artist of Glorilla's caliber, because she put out so many singles that I love, right? And that I like. And I'm like, oh, yo, she's killing this shit, right? But when that album just tells me that, nah, she's killing this shit for real. Like, she gets it. She understands her sound. She understands her target audience. She's rapping on there. She got the trap shit. She got gospel. She got R&B records. She rapping about and whoever the nigga or niggas she's talking about on that album that did her dirty, that's making her rap like that, thank you. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, my brother. because y'all got her rapping. Y'all got her rapping like a mug on that joint. So thank you. Number one, and number two, sir, whoever you are, I need you to unmask. I need to know. I need you to come on the Art Spot podcast. I need us to have a conversation. What happened that made her rap like that? Cause she was rapping crazy about she was going crazy. It's a song called Glow's Prayer, but basically she's like literally praying, like it's a literal prayer, and like it's so good, and it's right before the Megan Thee Stallion song, and like it's like a good peaceful joint. Then the Megan Thee Stallion, then her Meg joint come on, and that joint was like, dog. The way dog, I wish I could I wish I can put into words how good the music was, right? And I just appreciate good music. So Glow, thank you for making good music. And to all the guys, every time one of the rap girlies drop and I listen to it and it's really good, I sit and I think about the guys. And fellas, we got to do better. We got to step it up. No new artist is dropping albums like how Glorilla's dropping. Like how Glorilla dropped that album. No new artist is dropping an album that I'm like paying attention to, and I'm like, oh yeah, let's drop that. I'm not like, what are we doing? What's going on? What's the disconnect? Why does it feel like the women are being more honest in the music than the guys are? And also, the women are just better rappers. The women are just better rappers than you niggas. Y'all niggas aren't good. The women are good. Y'all aren't good rappers. Let's just say it like that. Y'all aren't good rappers. Y'all aren't good at rapping. So guess what we need to do? Be better. Get into the lab. Get into the lab now. ASAP, please. Because Lord, speaking of ASAP, I'm ready for Rocky's album. Don't Be Dumb was supposed to drop in August. It is October. Rocky, come on. Hurry up, Rocky. You're here. It's about time. Rocky said that this album was almost done for 3 years. Rocky, this better be the best album I ever heard in my life. I've been waiting 3 years for this album. This better be the best. I better not want to turn the album off. I better listen to this album all year. And when I mean all year, I mean from whenever you drop to the whole calendar year, brother. That's when. Sorry to get on a Rocky rant, but I'm a Rocky fan and I'm just ready for Rocky to drop. Last thing on the docket, we're going to touch on this a little bit, then we're going to go on about our business. Kayla Nicole went on Angel Reese's podcast. First things first, shout out to Angel Reese. Angel Reese always been looking good, right? Angel Reese. I know you sit. Listen. Angel Reese, listen. I know you said that you want your next boo to be a ball player. You want him to be a hooper, and I understand that, and I get that, and that's okay. You want him to be a hooper, I get that, that's okay. You want him to be super tall, I get that, I understand. But I just want to let you know, I'm not tall at all. Not super tall at all. I'm average height. I'm not a ball player. I'm not a hooper. But listen, though. Listen. Just listen, baby. Just listen. I'm a good time. And when it boils down to it, that's what you really want. Like, I know you're saying you want a ball player. You want a nigga that's 6'87". You want a nigga that's like 100 feet tall or whatever. I get it. But at the end of the day, if that nigga can't give you a good time, baby, then what are you doing? Like, the image is gonna look good, but baby, he's not giving you a good time. I'll be a good time, baby. I'm just letting you listen, Stink. Listen, and you from Baltimore, I'm from DC. You can be the dummy to my Mo. You can be the hot sauce and ketchup to my mumbo sauce. Come on. We can be a real Beltway love story. For real. Angel Reese, come on now, stop playing. I'm stupid. Guys, do not take me seriously. I am kidding. I am joking. I am joking. Angel Reese is a beautiful woman though. Like Angel Reese is gorgeous. Do not get me wrong. But Kayla Nicole went on Angel Reese's podcast. If you don't know who Kayla Nicole is, Kayla Nicole is the ex of Travis Kelce before Travis Kelce got with Taylor Swift. And Kayla Nicole got on Angel Reese's podcast, and Angel Reese basically asked her, what's the pettiest thing that you have ever done in a relationship? And Kayla Nicole said that she dressed up as one of her dude's girls that he got with, right? A dude that she was messing with got with a famous actress and singer, and she dressed up as her for Halloween. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that we're in an uproar now because of that. there's an uproar because of that now. I think that she's just petty. I think she's petty. I think that was petty. I think it's funny. To be honest, I think it's funny. If my ex-girl dressed up for Halloween as the girl that I'm with now, I'll think that she's crazy as shit. But the humor in me would be like, nah, that's funny though. Like the petty in me will be like, I have to give you your ones because that's petty and that's funny, and I'm petty and I'm funny, so I have to give you your ones even though I don't want to, but I have to give them to you because game recognized game and respect. The problem I seen in the interview though was when she kept saying that she has been getting harassed by Swifties. Right? Taylor Swift fans have been harassing her and her family and been doxing them and all of the things, right? And y'all are weird. Y'all are weird for doing that to that girl. That girl ain't do nothing to you. Dad, y'all are weird. You should never like a person that much. Especially a person that doesn't know that you exist, that doesn't know that you're alive. Anybody that gets an award and can't name you personally can't be like, shout out to Amanda, shout out to Grace, shout out to John, shout out to Jake. Anybody that says thank you to all my fans or all my supporters that has supported me, nigga, they don't get, bro. Let's be so for real. Like, you shouldn't like a person that much that doesn't know you. I'm just leaving it at that. And especially to the point that you harass their significant other's ex partner. That's weird. That's not weird to y'all. And there's not enough people talking about that. That being weird. And the Swifties being a weird group of people. Y'all are weird. Anybody a part of stan culture, if you are a part of a stan culture where the fan base has a name, you're weird. You're weird. You're weird. And not because you're a fan of the artist, but because I feel like you're a part of the blogs and you're a part of the clubs and whatever meetings that they have. You're on the Zoom meetings and you're a president. Any president of fan clubs, you're weird. You're a weirdo. You're a weirdo. Like, you're weird. And I'm looking at you crazy. I'm looking at you funny because you're a weirdo. Like, the president of the Swifties, you're a weirdo. The president of the Beehive, you're a weirdo. The president of the Barbs, you're a weirdo. Like, you're just weird. Like, any president of any fan club, you're weird. And I don't want to, and I just threw like 3 women out there, and I don't want to do that. But I don't know any like guys fan base names. Like, if you're on the fan base of Post Malone, you're weird. The fan base of Kendrick Lamar, you're weird. The fan base of the OVO 69 Freak Gods, you're weird. Like, you're like, that's just weird to me. Yeah, that's just weird to me to be a part of stan culture, and for you to go that hard for somebody that for somebody that doesn't know you. Enjoying music is okay. Enjoying art is okay. Enjoying somebody as an artist and as a creative is okay. But sometimes y'all niggas take that too far and it's become an obsession. And y'all are obsessed with this person. Y'all make Instagram and Twitter pages of this person. Your personality becomes you being a fan of this person. And y'all don't see nothing wrong with that. And that's the issue. And there's nobody like, the people in your fan base isn't like the leader of your your favorite artist, the leader of your fan base, I guess per se, isn't going to say anything because one is bringing profit to them. They're profiting, so they don't care. They could care less. They probably thinking this, oh, y'all just, y'all are just supporters who support me, da 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 da, and they don't even see the obsession with it, and they're not looking at how weird it is. And they're just okay because, well, y'all buying the products, y'all buying the tickets, y'all listening to the music, y'all buying the movies, y'all are buying the tickets, y'all are going to the exhibits, y'all are doing all these things. So, hey, it is what it is. But no, y'all are weird, bro. Y'all are weird. Y'all are weird. It's like, y'all are weird. I don't know. It's one thing to like a person's music, and it's another, or art or whatever, and it's another thing to do what y'all niggas are doing. And I pray to God I never reach y'all niggas. But thank y'all so much for listening to another episode of the Art Spot Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Creator III. But before I get out of here, I will give y'all my dead or alive. Now, if this is your first time watching the Art Spot Podcast, hello. If this is your last time watching the Art Spot Podcast, and I'm pretty sure this is a lot of you last time. I'm willing to bet money that this is a lot of you all's last time watching the Art Spot Podcast, and I'm okay with that. Goodbye. But here on the Art Spot Podcast, we do a segment called Dead or Alive, where the artist on the podcast gets to choose other artists that we would like to work with that is dead or alive. Now, we can choose one artist, we can choose 100 artists. This is my podcast. I'm gonna do whatever I want. I'm gonna choose some sports figures today, since we was talking about Angel Reese. Hey, Angel Reese, you my number one girl. Babe, I love you. You my everything. Rakia Jackson, you right there too. Hey, we go together. Tell them we go together. Rakia Jackson, Angel Reese. My booze, my babes, my literally the love of my life, Skylar Diggins Smith. Even though that she's married, that's still like my heart. Like, that's literally the love of my life. And you won't be. I'm just going to be delusional. You won't be able to tell me otherwise. I will put Asia Wilson on the list, but respectfully, she's with Bam. Respectfully. And the reason y'all be like, well, Skylar Diggins is married. Well, I don't know Skylar Diggins' husband. I don't know who her husband is. To be honest, Smith could be her father's name. I don't know. I just No, I'm playing. I'm joking. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Art Spot Podcast. I've been your host, Eric Creator III. Make sure if you like what you heard, like what you've seen, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you can be notified every time we post another pod. That's for YouTube. If you're listening on your favorite podcast platform, please give me a 5-star and a review. You can just say that this is the greatest podcast that you have ever heard in your life, and that will suffice. Remember that artists never die. Oh, you can follow me on Instagram at Eric Creator III. You can follow the podcast at Art Spot Podcast. Remember that artists never die. Remember that I love you. God loves you. Do something that you love every day. Do something with meaning, passion, purpose, and do it well. I'm going to see y'all boys when I see y'all boys. Episode 100 on the way. All right, peace.